Mahmud of Ghazni was the first Islamic invader to attack India, northwest region. He came to India for the purpose of establishing the Islamic glory, looting and return with wealth. It wasn't just as simple as loot that attracted him but the love of religious conquest as well. That was the reason he launched aggressive expansionist campaigns, and is said to have invaded India no less than 17 times between 1000 and 1025 AD. He looted the wealth of many Hindu temples of Mathura, including the Somnath temple. But his crimes are not limited to plundering wealth. He is said to have carried away huge amount of booty on each visit, and among other Indian dynasties, the Chandelas of Khajuraho, the Pratiharas of Kannauj, and the Rajputs of Gwalior all succumbed to his formidable military after numerous attempts. Places such as Kannauj, Mathura, and Thaneshwar were laid to ruins, but it is the memory of his destruction of the Shiva temple at Somnath, on the southern coast of Kathiawar in Gujarat, which has earned him the undying hatred of many Hindus. Muslim chronicles suggest that 50,000 Hindu died in the battle for Somnath, and it is said that the Shiva Lingam was destroyed by Mahmud himself. After the battle, Mahmud and his troops are described as having carried away across the desert the equivalent of 6.5 tons of gold. It's nearly impossible to understand his barbaric mindset. Just adding instance where he was destroying the entire Somnath temple, the temple priests begged him to return the idol for a very large sum of gold. He replied, "I would rather be remembered as an idol breaker than an idol seller." He slaughtered or enslaved 2 million Hindus, and sent the slaves to Ghazni, where they were either sold or forced to serve the generals. He has been one of the biggest robbers in the history, returned home each time with millions of wealth, leaving behind them ruined cities, decimated armies, and probably a very edgy native population. On April 30, 1030, at the age of 59 years he died of malaria inflicted into his tent from a pot by a Hindu priest, who went as a guide. He died but led a very strong platform for other Islamic invaders to invade India with known weaknesses of the Rajputs. This is important to aware people about these ruthless insane monsters, as still many people within India glorify their existence in our ensanguine history.